Hi C5. You left me some questions to answer for you to get to know me for over the holidays. So here we go. I've been teaching at Roundwood. This will be now my fourth year with you. But I have been teaching now, going into my 10th year of teaching. I trained at the University of Plymouth for 4 years in the actual primary BEd, primary education degree, and I spent my first roughly 3 years in the New Forest in Fordingbridge teaching, and then I moved up to Hertfordshire and taught in Hemel Hempstead for a few years before taking a year out to go and travel around the world. And then I returned from that to join lovely Roundwood, which I have thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm still here going strong this next year. You asked about pets, so I have 2 cats. Buttons, because she has a little black button nose, and Boris. It had to be alliterative, so that's why they've got those names. We've had them for not far off 2 years now. They've turned 2 in June. I did have a hamster called Peanut, but unfortunately during lockdown he died. But he was really quite old for a hamster, so he's done very well and he was adorable. You also asked about history topics, so we are going to be looking at in autumn 2 the Mayans, and then in the summer term the whole term is to do with World War II, particularly the Blitz, but all aspects of World War II. So that's the history topics this year. You also asked about clubs. I always do the school council, so I'll continue doing that, although I think in the first half term we have to sort of wait and see what's happening with clubs. And I usually always do athletics in the summer term. I may also do another one in the spring term, but I haven't decided yet. I'm not really sure. Probably something sporty, but I'm not sure yet. Okay. You also asked about favourite countries I've been to. As you know, I like travelling. I'm really lucky. I think I've been to over 50 countries now, and it's really hard to pick a favourite. Probably could do a top few maybe. So Colombia in South America, absolutely loved it. It's got everything you could ever want. It's got the jungle, it's got the mountains, it's got amazing, really cool, like quirky cities like Bogota. Love the fact that it's got the Caribbean coast, really cheap, really lovely, really beautiful, great water, great people, just amazing, loved it. Australia. Love Australia, all the animals, the wildlife, the people, the weather, amazing. Again, lots of variety of things that you can do there. Fiji, I think the people in Fiji are wonderful. The same with Philippines, actually. The people made it. The people were unbelievable, the most welcoming people I've ever come across. Probably those, but yeah, I've been very lucky and love all my experiences. Really enjoyed going to Iceland at the end of 2019 and the start of 2020 when travel was all good. So yeah, lots of places, really love all of them. Really great experiences and great to keep learning. In terms of favourite subjects, you asked about that. My favourite subjects, to be fair, I like learning generally, but my favourite subjects are definitely PE, science, maths. Always been a PE, science, maths fan. But yeah, like all subjects really. There isn't one that I don't like. Other questions you ask, I'm looking at the giant list from Mr. Barker and from Mrs. Wakeman here. Hobbies, I absolutely love swimming. Used to be a swimmer when I was younger. Trained a lot when I was younger. And was still swimming until lockdown happened. Hopefully can get back to that soon though, so I'm quite excited that the pools, I'm filming this at the start of the holidays, you see the pools are opening, woohoo! And just, yeah, so I'll run. I've got, we built our own gym in the garden last year, so have got a treadmill, so I'll go running or work on the treadmill. But I'll try any sport at all. Love walking, like climbing mountains whenever I can. Any sort of adrenaline-based activity, I just love. Some of my favourite things I've ever done, although they're not a hobby because I couldn't afford to keep doing that, but really enjoyed them, were flying a helicopter, flying a plane, or like flyboarding or skydiving and things like that. So anything adrenaline filled, I love it. Love just being outdoors and being adventurous. You also asked about favourite food. That's a hard one. Most food, I'll try anything. Really love like steak and salad and things like that, but roast dinner's great. But yeah, I'll try or eat anything. And then in terms of other questions, I'm just trying to find the other list. So many lists in front of me. You asked about whether we have different like computer resources and like Clicker. We have Clicker in here. We have spare laptops that you can use Clicker. We also have the computers in the room that you can use Clicker. You asked about bike rides. I used to cycle a lot when I was younger. Don't currently have a bike. Need to get one. But it's just not a priority at the minute for me, because I'd also have to get a bike rack to be able to take it places. So I would love to, but I just have to save up for it and think about which one I want to get. And I think you asked about homework as well. So you said, is it any harder than year 4? Obviously, in terms of the learning, we're gradually trying to get you to progress with your learning across from year 4 to year 5 anyway. So with that, the homework will slightly perhaps become harder because of that, because you are in year 5, and maybe slightly more as well. But I wouldn't worry too much. This is, of all the schools I've taught in, this school definitely gives the least amount of homework of all of them. So don't worry, it will be okay. You can always ask for help if you're not sure on anything. I am always available to do that, okay? I hope this video was really helpful. I've taken a photo of the classroom for you to have a little look at too. I'm really looking forward to our lessons and teaching you next year, and I hope you really like your friendship bracelets and enjoyed listening to the invisible string story too. Have a lovely, lovely summer, and I can't wait to see you. Bye!